So I was here at the Regency Theater Discount in Norwalk. I come here once in a while if I'm in the area. And just started watching the movie called The Kid Would Be King because I had a little time to kill. And it's all Latinos working there, by the way. There was one guy, good guy, the supervisor, tall African American guy. He was a very nice guy. I guess he's gone because I asked to speak to him. She said he's not here anymore, but the rest are all Latinos, which is, shouldn't be relevant, but some of them get so bossy because I was sitting in the very back. I have a neurological issue that causes my leg to be in pain a lot of the time, so I like to stretch it out, and so I put it up against the back of the seat in front of me. Nobody's sitting in it. I just put my leg up, not over the seat, but just it's just on the back of the seat. I'm not pushing against the seat. I'm not like pressing against the seat hard or anything like that. And then the guy comes in. He does his regular checks. He tells me to put my foot down. I go, why? He goes, so it messes up the seats. I go, how's that mess up the seat? I mean, the worst it could do is make it a little dirty if your foot's dirty on the back of the seat. But, I mean, I saw everybody does that. But since I was sitting right there where he comes in and it's a little more lighted in the back, he decides to go after me. So I said, can I speak to the supervisor? And so a few minutes later comes in another Latina female, and she tells me the same thing, and then she adds, and if we see you doing it again, we'll have to have you leave the theater. Like she's like the real hardcore mean boss. I go, why do you have to say that? I mean, all I'm saying is I got a leg problem. I just want to rest it up against the back of the seat. And then I said, who is your boss? Finally, because she kept saying she was a supervisor. I finally had to say, who is your boss? And then she admits she's the manager on duty at the moment, but there's somebody above her. Which I knew because a lot of these people do that. Not these people, but just people who work at these different places, and whoever's the manager on duty likes to say they're the supervisor when they're not, when you have to keep prying them to say, who is your boss? And I said, well, maybe I should talk to her, and then I said, nah, forget it, just get out of here. I mean, I just told her to get out because she was becoming so overbearing, bossy. They do that, and they love to do this against white males. It's like their power kick. So after she left a few minutes, I just decided to leave the theater. I didn't even, I mean, the movie had just started about 10 minutes ago. I was thinking about asking for a refund, but I didn't want to even do that either. It's just, this is LA. I mean, it's why I keep leaving LA as much as possible. But I got to come back because I got family here and a few things that I have to do, clerical things that I got to keep taking care of. But that's the way it is here. It's all sickening after a while, you get so tired of it. Because always the white male, I'm 51 years old now, always the white male is treated like the troublemaking person who you have to kind of monitor like a bad boy. And that's how they always get you. Even when you're in an argument, I'm not going to argue. If you want to argue, then you're going to have to leave. We'll call the police. And that's the way it always goes. It's just so sickening. It's just no fun. Just LA is such, authoritarian. They have to have everything done by law and order. They can't think for themselves, do things by the spirit of the law. I could see obviously if somebody isn't sitting in the chair in front of me, the seat, I would not put my foot up. And I wasn't putting it over the seat. I was just resting it on the back of the seat. Black plastic seat on the back. which everybody does all the time. They put their feet up, but he decides to just, you know, exert power over me and ruin my day. And they do that there, and it's a Latino thing, really. Not just Latino, but it's mostly a Latino thing. You know, it's the one thing they can. Even when you go to buy a ticket there, it's like there's a power thing going on there. It's not a place I like to go to, but it is cheap. So once in a while when I'm in the area and there's a decent movie that I want to see that I haven't seen, I'll go and pay the matinee price, which is $2.25. But normally I won't go there if I don't have to. Shame on them.